What happens when two of the world's biggest trading partners suddenly turn against each other? The economic relationship between the US and Canada is at a crossroads and things are heating up fast. With President Donald Trump slapping a massive 25% tariff on all Canadian imports, Canada isn't backing down. Retaliation is already in motion. But who will come out on top, and what does this mean for your wallet? Stick around, because this is a trade battle you don't want to miss. Within just a day of taking office, President Trump announced plans to impose a 25% tariff on all imports from Canada effective February 1, 2025. His administration justified the move by linking it to concerns over illegal immigration and fentanyl tracking. White House spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt made it clear these tariffs will stay until Canada addresses these issues. But that's not all. Trump also sees tariffs as a way to boost domestic manufacturing and bring jobs back to the US. By making imports more expensive, he hopes companies will relocate production to American soil. Then things took an even more shocking turn. In late January 2025, Trump suggested that Canada could avoid the 25% tariffs by joining the US as its 51st state. According to him, this move would slash taxes for Canadians and improve their healthcare system. The people of Canada would like it, Trump claimed, arguing that integration would strengthen national security and reduce border protection costs.
I would love to see Canada be the 51st state. The Canadian citizens, if that happened, would get a very big tax cut, tremendous tax cut, because they're very highly taxed. And you wouldn't have to worry about military. You wouldn't have to worry about many of the things. You'd have better health coverage. You'd have much better health coverage. So I think the people of Canada would like it, if it's explained. But just to start off, they'd have a massive tax cut, and they'd have a lot more business, because then we'd let business go to Canada routinely, and there'd be no tariffs. If we did that, there'd be no tariffs.
Unsurprisingly, Canada wasn't having it. Former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland fired back, "President Trump, Canada is not for sale. We are strong, independent, and will never let your health insurers profit off Canadians." The US and Canada have one of the world's most interconnected economies. In 2023 alone, their trade in goods and services reached $923 billion, with Canada being the top export destination for over 30 US states. The auto industry is a major player here. Nearly 50% of US vehicle and parts imports come from Canada and Mexico. Energy is another crucial sector. Canada is the largest foreign supplier of oil, gas, and electricity to the US. Any disruption in this trade flow could have serious consequences. If you're finding this breakdown valuable, hit that like button and share this video with others. It really helps us reach more viewers. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau wasted no time in pushing back. He warned that tariffs would not only hurt Canadian industries, but also drive up costs for American consumers, particularly in cars, lumber, and oil. Ontario Premier Doug Ford has even suggested restricting electricity exports to US states like Michigan, New York, and Minnesota, a move that could leave 1.5 million American homes in the dark. But the real counterstrike is happening at the border. In response to Trump's move, Canada is set to impose retaliatory tariffs worth 37 billion Canadian dollars on US goods, targeting industries that will hit American businesses where it hurts. Florida's orange juice industry, steel and ceramic goods, Wisconsin's dairy industry, and dishwashers from Michigan. Ontario Premier Doug Ford has also called for a snap election on February 27, 2025, seeking a strong mandate to implement further countermeasures, including banning US-made alcohol from Canadian shelves. With Canada supplying 60% of US crude oil imports, Trump's tariffs could backfire big time. Higher costs for refiners would mean more expensive gasoline for American consumers. Analysts estimate an increase of at least 10 cents per gallon. Agriculture is also at risk. The US imports $3 billion worth of Canadian beef annually, and these tariffs could cause prices to spike by up to 25%, adding around $185 per year to American grocery bills. What do you think? Should Canada fight back harder or try to negotiate? Drop a comment below and let us know. Canada isn't just fighting this battle alone. Foreign Minister Melanie Joly has reached out to Britain, Mexico, and the European Union to build an alliance against Trump's tariffs. Meanwhile, former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland, now a frontrunner to replace Trudeau, has unveiled an aggressive counterplan. Her proposed measures include targeting U.S. industries reliant on Canadian trade, blocking American companies from bidding on Canadian contracts, convening an international summit to discuss economic retaliation. If the situation escalates further, Canada is even considering reducing energy exports to the U.S., a move that would send shockwaves through American energy markets. Trump's tariff plan directly contradicts the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement, which was designed to eliminate tariffs and promote economic integration. If Trump pushes forward, the U.S. could face legal challenges under the USMCA's dispute resolution mechanisms. The U.S.-Canada relationship has seen ups and downs for over 2 centuries, from the War of 1812 to North American Free Trade Agreement and its successor, the USMCA. But this latest trade war could reshape the economic landscape for years to come. If tariffs escalate, Canada is prepared to expand trade with other nations, potentially weakening America's role as Canada's primary economic partner. This could mean fewer U.S. exports, fewer jobs, and a long-term economic shift away from American dependence. While Trump's tariffs are intended to protect American businesses, they come at a cost. Higher prices, supply chain disruptions, and potential trade wars. Meanwhile, Canada's retaliation could further escalate tensions, impacting industries on both sides of the border. Will diplomacy prevail, or are we heading toward a full-scale trade war? If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into global economics. Thanks for watching.